Study skills are quite important to succeed as a student. Many students have trouble with preparing themselves for an upcoming test or exam. I have put together some strategies to hopefully help students improve their study skills.
Many students have difficulties when it comes to studying. They find it challenging to motivate themselves to even begin studying. Some students just simply don't know where to begin. An important aspect of studying is understanding the information rather than just memorizing it. To help understand what you are reading, you must become a flexible reader. You need to know how to select and use a reading style that is consistent with your purpose of reading. There are 3 important reading styles. Each have its own purpose. Knowing when and how to use these reading styles will allow you to be a flexible reader. Study reading is the reading style used when you are given a difficult material to read at a high level of comprehension. When using this reading style, you should read at a rate that is slower than your normal reading rate. As you read, you must challenge yourself to understand the material. Study reading will often require you to read the material more than once to achieve a high level of comprehension. Sometimes reading the material out loud will help you understand it better. Skimming is a reading style used to quickly get a general idea of the material. This style is most useful when you have to read a large amount of text in a short amount of time. When using this style, it is useful to identify the main ideas of each paragraph and ignoring the details in supportive sentences. A lower level of comprehension is expected when using the study reading style. Scanning is the reading style used when locating a specific piece of information within the material. The piece of information could be easily found because you know exactly what you are looking for. Move your eyes quickly over the reading material until you find the specific piece of information you are looking for. Forming acronyms to help you remember information. Forming an acronym is a good way to remember information. An acronym is a word that is formed the first letter of each fact that needs to be remembered. To form an acronym, write the facts you need to remember and underline the first of each point. Then, arrange the underlined letter to form an acronym that is a word or phrase that is easy to remember. Roy G. Biv is an example of an acronym that is used to help remember the colors of the rainbow in order. R is for red, O is for orange, Y is for yellow, and etc. The key to studying is motivation. Motivating yourself to study is usually a challenge. Just about every student experiences this problem at one time or another. Motivation is important for successful studying. When you are motivated, it is easier for you to stay on task. Motivation helps you get started with the studying process. Tips to motivate yourself are to reward yourself, study with your friends, remind yourself of your long-term goals, eliminate all distractions, take breaks while you study, develop an interest in what you have to study, establish a comfortable environment, make reasonable goals for your study session, or just do it to get it over with. A study group can be helpful when you are trying to learn information and concepts for class, discussions, and tests. A study group may be very beneficial or very unsuccessful. The benefits of a study group are they may be supportive and help you stay on task, keeping you motivated. The group members can be a source of encouragement, and you will find it easier to ask questions and discuss the topic in a small study group rather than in a class. Some of the negative aspects of a study group are that the group can easily get distracted from its agenda and goals, or some group members may be unprepared. Time management is important for studying. Managing your study time is important to stop you from procrastination. Strategies for doing this are recording all assignments with their due dates and scheduled tests, record planned school and extracurricular activities, and mark off things that have already been completed. Paying attention in class is always important. A lot of what is said in class is likely to show up on a test or exam. Taking notes while your teacher is talking is very beneficial and helps you understand the material better. Here are some things you should do to be a good listener in class. Before coming to class, be prepared to learn and listen to the upcoming lesson. Have a good attitude, listen to what is being taught with a purpose. While in the classroom, have an open mind, be attentive, and be an active listener. Hopefully this was enjoyable and can be helpful for the next time you need to study.
Getting an A+ always feels great.